let's... Okay, 6 seconds now. And we're off. It's been a while, huh? See you soon, my ass. Now apparently there's some 30 seconds rule where you shouldn't say anything because of the YouTube monetization, but we don't have to worry about that one now, do we? Speaking of which, the only thing I fear is shadow ban. I don't know how's the situation on that one, because you know I often get the desire to just go at it, but on other hand, I wanna be civil and things. But never mind that. I have limited time, but I think we'll manage. Hopefully the stream is okay. The YouTube says so. I have for the first time in a while turned that audio stuff off, so I won't be forced to go into the game for a while. And yeah, there's a channel called Nerd Slayer, and he has Death of a Game series. So the title is not really homage, but when I saw the changes, that's something I thought of. And I might, mention some other people later on. I don't know how the things are gonna go. I had a bunch of ideas for a bunch of streams, but this one took over. I mean, maybe I had a thing or two to say about that Tiller's rap grind, but I don't know what and if I remember and what is important there. Maybe one or two things. I'm really glad I made the other streams as I was doing things, because I forgot everything. I even forgot what is in my streams, and like with that Twitch new rules, and you need to rewatch your videos, VODs, and make sure you didn't break the rules in the past work, and everybody just started deleting everything. Who's gonna do that? I really don't know what I was talking about before, and I know it is been done, especially in the gold making videos, but I don't want to repeat myself, though I probably will and do. Yeah, I wanted possibly to make another video in Serbian about to not really compile, just try to put everything in one video. And I think not because of the views, but I think there's not enough content in my mother tongue about it, and there's, but I don't feel like advertising bracket in this state, though the title I may have been rigid in many ways. Okay, oh, never mind that. I don't know why this is always happening. I don't know what this is. Okay, good. Never mind. So, and that threw me off. Yeah, I don't really clickbait. This may be considered clickbait, but it's, I don't know, it's, I don't care personally. I'm gonna try and have fun more, and the video with the least views is 19 views, so am I really gonna worry about it? No. But let's get back on the main reason for this video. I have I have said at the end of the last stream that I may make a break, and I 3 weeks or a month, that was planned, but it's been longer, maybe 2 months. And I guess after I went away, relatively soon after, I don't know how much after, there has been the change that I had no clue about. I didn't even know about that promotion and that free stuff. And silver lining was that I had to come back for a couple of days, and that's the thing I saw. So I did manage to get that free mount and level boost, though I don't know if I'm gonna have any need for them. And I think the reason why they don't announce the pre-patch and everything is because there's that Wrath of the Lich King hype, I guess. I don't really notice any. I just watched one stream, and the streamer was alone in the frozen wasteland. Doesn't seem like okay, maybe it's the time of day, but it didn't seem packed. Maybe in the evening it's gonna be a lot different. Same with the bracket, by the way. And I didn't see that at that time, and now that I came back, I wanted to check for something else, and I saw it. I mean, I see a bunch of topics on the forum. XP off at last, about 29s. I didn't think much of it, but I saw there's 3 pages and then a huge time gap. So after I saw there's separate 20, and then I slowly figured out what's going on, and like everybody else, it seems, I got mad. Now I'm glad I didn't stream them, because this stream would be a lot different. I calmed down a bit, and in a way, okay, I can't say it's really better, but it's different, that's for sure. How bad is it? I'm not sure about that either. I didn't play that much. I don't know, less than 10 games. I didn't play at all for a while. What worries me is snowball effect, because like I said, I don't feel like advertising bracket in this state. I will probably keep on streaming, a bunch of random stuff. As for the games, I was pushed into Fortnite the last couple of days. I don't play that much anyway, but the little time I did spend in front of the computer, it was around Fortnite. Overwatch is coming out soon, and that's for me personally. There's a bunch of other games out there. So when people during weekends all over, I was okay. Never mind that. okay, maybe let's. Point is, you know, when during work days someone comes on and has to wait for half an hour on a queue, they might, you know, just play at certain times, or they might just quit if they feel like it. And I don't feel like promoting a broken bracket, you know. I'm not sure how big the difference is, but you know, if you have enough 29s, twinks, and the other side doesn't, it's a landslide. Plain and simple, you know, it's a landslide. Now, on the other hand, that can be better because you either have more balanced games or quicker games, but the queue is a lot bigger. Now I'm gonna jump from thing to thing as I think of it, because I didn't have any game plan at all. And okay, when I came back, the first game I had was on the Saturday evening, and that was a landslide. Now, other game I played was in the Sunday in the noon. Again, it was 6-minute queue, and it was a landslide, but we won. And there were some balanced games. By the way, I just jumped in. I barely remembered anything about the class, and when I came back home, the place where the mouse is, some mouse stand that got broken off, so I have limited desk space, and that's one of the excuses I have for playing badly. And okay, I'm beating around the bush too much. Give me a moment. I mean, it's not as if now it's all gonna be alright. So the point is, I don't miss the levelers. You know, as a horde pugger, the first queue at basically any time of the day, maybe in the mornings it was a bit, and during night of course, but you could get queue even, you know, late at night. I didn't really play late at night, but a couple of times I stayed up and I queued just for queuing sake, and I was surprised, you know, there were people playing. So for me, as a horde pugger, I would wait in queue for the first time 5 minutes the most, and then it would be either instant or, you know, 1 or 2 minutes. That was the queue. And now it's at least, I don't know, 6 minutes, which is not too bad. But like I said, sometimes you can get a queue for at least 20 minutes. I don't know, it was noon, I don't know what day, work day, but I couldn't get a queue for 20 minutes. So that's when I went, you know, and played a bit of Fortnite the other day. And like I said, that may be combined with the imbalanced bracket, that may lead, you know, to less and less people playing, and eventually lead to the death of the bracket. Now, okay, like I said, things come to my mind and I will jump back and forth. What I suspect happened, I don't know if I'm gonna okay, what I suspect happened is that they are, you know, focused on the new expansion. They encountered some problems. They don't wanna, you know, they wanna make things easier for them. So their main concern was not upsetting the levelers. So somebody's just unchecked one box and checked the other one. Now would it be a lot better if there was a third checkbox, a separate bracket? Probably, definitely, for 20s at least. But I don't know if they don't care or didn't think of it or whatever. Like I said, they have a lot to work. I don't know how many people and how many experienced people they have on it, how many motivated people they have on it. I'm guessing, some people are more focused on their real life and things, so they just are not gonna bother. Just fuck them, pretty much. And if this is gonna last or not, I don't know. Maybe things are gonna change, maybe not. I don't know. But in the meantime, you do you do your math and what you wanna do. And like I said, the first game was very bad. I didn't know what to think, but later on, I guess I got I can't think of a word, adjusted or something. And I'm not sure how gimped we are compared to 29s. Of course we are, but I don't know how much and how big of a deal it is, because usually you get zerged and bunch of people hit you for a lot of damage, so you die. But I guess one-on-one it's not gonna be nice either, though this is also a breeding ground for abuse, because even before I had no clue what people are using and what is normal and what is not. I'm not really versed in other classes and potions and stuff, but I did notice some things, and that's what I checked on the forums. I thought it was sorted before I went, and maybe it was. But before I go into that, let's see about the bracket. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Q would be still popping even without the twinks, maybe even more. And like I said, it just doesn't feel. You feel like cannon fodder, if you don't have enough 29s or. And also, people are not used to putting that much effort into stuff. A lot of them were playing because of the levelers. I don't know, maybe I wanted to say a lot of things about the bracket, but I forgot. Doesn't matter. There's one stream I'm gonna do about something else, and then there I would like to say everything I have. Here I'm not gonna, push it and bother, and let's move on. So, even now, you notice, I mean, there are people that know how to play. That's, okay. I don't, I'm not, I have a large ego, but I'm okay with that, I'm not gonna deny that. But when someone's advantage is having a lot more damage than you, sure, part of it can be gear, part of it can be, I don't know, other things, potions and stuff. But when it's something extra, now, then, things don't feel right. And some people had a lot more damage than the other people. Their spells did a lot more damage than other people's spells. Now that did happen before too. Some people just disappeared. Maybe they got bored of pawning. Some people disappeared for a while and then came back with weapons that are not heirloom anymore. What happened there, I don't know, but with heirlooms they were unkillable, and I mean nerfed heirlooms, let me make that clear. And then when they came back with a blue weapon, they were very much killable. What happened there? You know, sometimes there are dots that shouldn't be connected. They are really close but shouldn't be connected. I don't know. I'm not part of the, knowledgeable people. I'm not one of the cool kids. I'm not on the Discord. I don't know what's going on. My problem is that a lot of people that I would expect are also not. Some people, know but are silent about it, which is also okay. So I didn't know about that mastery bug for a year because I wasn't on forums, and I only found out about it, a year later when someone reminded people of it. And I suspect there is much more out there now. Some people know about it, I don't. But even I ramble, but I don't make you read. And on the forums, when some useful info appears, it's buried by some shit posting. And one of the things that were revealed is about that balefire branch from that Vacrest manor that gives you 100 extra intellect every minute and a half. Now, that explained a lot of extra damage going on out there, and I don't know if that's the case, but I guess there were a lot of other things like that one, and those developers just said, fuck it, just give them a separate bracket and fuck them, just don't upset the levelers. And I've seen that Trinket now has a 25 level requirement. It didn't used to. Is it fixed? Probably not. And who knows what else is out there. That got revealed, but some things probably didn't. Maybe I shouldn't say this either, but it's a shit show anyway. And when else, I don't plan streaming about this, at least anytime soon. Okay, I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but fuck it. Often they say there isn't anything to spend your honor on, but now at least veterans have the ones that got that free Shadowlands. Okay, I'm not. What is it? A month? Okay. I'm not sure if I should say it, although I already did in a way. In Oribos there's a vendor that sells marks of honor for honor. And I've seen one guy in Oribos as a level 20 when we were part of that communities, so I know he knows. How many else people knew about that? Maybe he wasn't there for that reason. I don't know how that vendor works. I was just in Delaran up there, and it's that Wrath of the Lich King time walking. What a coincidence, right? I think they were late with it. They should have released it probably a month before. They seem they need the subs, but we can't see anything from that vendor. Whether you can buy those marks from that vendor in Oribos, I don't know, but now that there's expansion, you can, if you can get a port, I guess you can buy those marks of honor. Okay, yeah, last night I've seen, though he was 20, one spell all of a sudden having 6 times more damage. I don't know if that's that's, regular or not, have no clue. So that would be it. Okay, I think this lasted for too long. There's other things I could talk about, but I mean, it feels bad ending this. I didn't expect this to be this negative, but I guess it turned out that way. I guess it is that way. What else I wanted to mention? Have no clue. Oh yeah. I guess it's time to...
What are we without the sky?
What are we without the bracket? So, maybe there are other things, but I'm not gonna think about it. When I have more material, I might be back on. Something more positive. I don't know. People are still queuing, there are still people. Yeah, about the levelers. I mean, I don't miss them. They were dead weight pretty much on Horde. Queue, I don't care about the queues. If the queues, queues are something that Alliance should think about. There were maybe two cases that there were, levelers with some gear and some knowledge that helped, win. And that was 2 times in a year for me. I will always remember you, Babu. That was a nice BG. There was a panda rogue, outlaw rogue with Dragonling and elemental force on heirloom swords. And I said, I wish more levelers were like you, but he got, I guess, unpleasantly called out, though I meant it as a compliment. And he said, what do you mean? And some other guy said, furry. There were a lot of moments like that. Maybe I'll share them in one of the other streams, but like I said, he was exception. Someone that put some effort in his gear while joining the bracket. Others, now this is, level 44 to, I don't know, 60 or something, and you come in there without gear, I understand white piece of gear. I don't even understand that, but okay, white piece of gear. But no piece of gear? What did you do with your starting gear? So, that was... So I don't really miss levelers in that way. Sure, new faces, new people, that's nice, but for me as a Horde pugger, I'm fine, without them. But even for them, and I don't want them back, let me make sure that I would like a separate bracket. But even for them, though, I was surprised that when I was leveling from 10 to 19, I would always forget that Q was very bad, but the last time I did it, the Q was also fast. Though I did see on Alliance a bunch of 20s queuing as a group, but on the toon that I had enchants on, although they were, little bit of enchants, there was a huge difference. I could do a lot as a level 10 or 11 because I start queuing as I hit level 10, although I'm at a disadvantage. And some enchants and they don't have any, it makes a difference. Though on a toon that didn't have any enchants, there, like I said, there's a difference. So if 10 to 19, like I said, I was surprised that the queue was okay, but before, though that was before the level squish, I don't know how. I think I leveled for 10 or 15 levels without any queue path. So maybe it's gonna be okay for them too, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, let's finish it here. Bye bye.
See you soon. Real soon.